Hello friends, and welcome to another episode of Weekly Bullion. I want to take a time out right now to thank everyone for subscribing to the channel and for supporting the channel. So if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and please hit the like button and go ahead and subscribe. What I have in my hand right now is a 10 troy ounce Pioneer Metals silver bar. And when I first started collecting silver bars and stacking, the Pioneer Metal bar was the first one. I don't know, maybe it was on sale, but they were pretty easy to come by. They were at a good price point, and so I decided that the Pioneer Metal bar would be the appropriate bar to start stacking. And over a period of time, I've been able to amass a fairly decent stack of these. And, what I like about the 10-ounce bars are that they're very practical. They're a very practical bar to stack. They are easy to store. And these bars here, especially these kind of more chunky bars, are, definitely a lot of fun to hold. They feel very secure in your hand. And I kind of like stacking these. So when I first started stacking, these were the bars that I started to stack. And then over time, then I started branching out into other bars. But these bars right here are great for storing. They're great for stacking, and you can always find them at a fairly good value over spot. And what I mean by that is if you go on any sort of web page, if you're on the APMEX website, or say you're on the Hero Bullion site, or you're on another site, these bars are fairly easy to find. Not necessarily the Pioneer bars specifically, but some 10-ounce bar is going to be fairly easy to find and stack. And so once I finished stacking the 10-ounce Pioneer bars, I kind of stumbled on these Wall Street Mint bars. And as you can see, these Wall Street Mint bars have just a little bit of a different shape to them. But, they're also great bars for stacking as well. Those are always a lot of fun to have. So these are always, you can always find some sort of a bar at a good price over spot, $4 over spot, $4.20 over spot. And that's nice. You like to be able to stack silver at a good value. And I think the 10-ounce bar is really the sweet spot when it comes to finding a bar that you can really build your weight on as a stacker and maintain a good price over spot where it's going to be fairly economical. The other thing I like about these bars, the 10-ounce bars, is that you really shouldn't have any trouble reselling these when it's time. So you can go to any place that accepts silver, and because you got this for a fairly decent price over spot, you're going to be able to find someone who's going to pick this up off of you for at least a spot price. Okay, and so you should have no trouble selling this whenever it's time. The other thing I like about these bars is that at price of where things are right now, $235 or $240 a bar, generally speaking, this is something that fits in most people's budget when it comes to being on a schedule, on a purchasing schedule where you can actually build your wealth. And that's another great thing about this. This is a good price point where if you're saying, I want to stack for my family security, I want to stack for my family's longevity, and I want to do it on a consistent schedule, then the 10-ounce bar is really your sweet spot. You can get yourself on a savings plan where you're converting, $240 of fiat into a silver bar every pay period or every week or every month. And then you can see here the joy of having your wealth accumulate and seeing your own wealth accumulate. And, you know, that's another great thing about silver bars. The other thing I like about silver is that it stops you from purchasing foolish things. Like, instead of, say, going and say buying another, you know, something you don't need, let's just say a pair of Lucchese boots, you know, you can buy a couple bars of silver, okay? Or instead of going and buying your third pair of eyeglasses when you really only need one good pair, you can just go and purchase another 10 ounces of silver. What silver does for me is it forces me to question every other purchase. So if I'm going to go and purchase something, anything, a new watch, a new pair of shoes, another belt, some fancy customized water bottle, then I say to myself, well, how much silver am I not going to be able to purchase because I'm purchasing that other thing instead? And yes, you do need to purchase some things for your life and for your own family and for yourself, and you should treat yourself to nice things, but silver is also a nice purchase as well. And in so doing, you're having something tangible that you can hold, and you can also protect your wealth. So speaking of buying more silver, guess what I did? I finally bought some more silver. This one's from Hero Bullion. So let me go ahead and unpack this, and I will be right back. Oh man, look at this. Germanium mint bars. Let's just open one and take a look. Oh wow. Look at that, guys. This is a 10 troy ounce germanium mint bar. These have this little hologram feature on the back. Tough to kind of see it in this lighting. There you go. That provides some security, and these are also serialized. So these germanium mint bars are going to be added to the stack as well. And as you can see, they're just beautiful bars. Okay guys, so there you have it. We have the germanium mint bars, and these are really beautiful bars. I love how they feel. They've got this shrink wrap of plastic around them. That's good. And they're serialized. They're small. In that respect, they're kind of very similar to these Pioneer Metal bars, although I think you can't really put these in the same category. The germanium mint bars definitely come with a bit of a higher premium, and they're fun to have. If you definitely want to go with something that's just weight, and if you're new, this is a great one to start out with because they're pretty ubiquitous. And I like these Wall Street bars as well, these Wall Street mint bars. This is from Scottsdale Mint. And these 10 ounce bars, they also feel really good to have in your hand, and what makes stacking fun. So these are kind of my go-to for stacking 10 ounce bars. Let me know what you like to stack in the comments. Do you like the Wall Street mint bars? Do you like to go for an economy option such as the Pioneer Metals bar? Or do you like the premium stuff, the germanium mint bar? I don't think you can go wrong. At the end of the day, 10 ounces of silver is 10 ounces of silver when it comes to a silver bar. And at least you're stacking. It doesn't matter which one you're going to go with. At least you're stacking, and at least you're starting to get closer to your goals. So let me know in the comments which one you like better. And then, all right, guys. Well, that's all I've got for today. Please hit the subscribe button. And until next time, stay blessed and keep stacking.